Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to share about how to save money every month. Saving money every month doesn't require extreme sacrifice. It requires a simple system, smart structure, and the right mindset. When you combine practical budgeting with positive, gratitude driven wealth habits, saving becomes empowering instead of restrictive. Here is a clear, powerful framework which you can follow. A simple system to save money every month. The three bucket method, effortless and effective. Divide your income into three main buckets. Essentials. You can categorize them into 50 to 60%. Rent, groceries, utilities, transportation, and insurance. Then in the second category, future you. In this category, it will be around 20 to 30%. Savings, emergency fund, investments, retirement. So these all stuffs will come in the future you. Now the third category is lifestyle. In this, the budget will be around 10 to 20%. Dining out, shopping, subscriptions, hobbies. So these all categories will come in the lifestyle. This structure ensures you always pay yourself first. Saving becomes automatic. Spending stays guilt free within the limits. Automate transfers to savings the same day your income arrives. What you don't see, you don't spend. Smart budgeting that actually works. Budgeting is not restriction, it is clarity. Now, you can follow the further steps as well. Track before you cut. For 30 days, track every expenses. You will likely discover silent subscriptions, impulse spending patterns, emotional spending triggers. Awareness alone can reduce spending by 10 to 20%. Now, in the second step, you can see identify high impact cuts. Don't cut coffee if it brings joy. Instead, focus on unused memberships, expensive recurring services, high interest debt. Small daily cuts feel painful, large strategic cuts feels powerful. Now, in the third step, use the 24-hour rule. For non essential purchases, wait 24 hours. Most impulse spending disappears after emotional space. Positive and gratitude driven wealth habits. Wealth is not only financial, it's mental. Practice financial gratitude every week. Write down three things money allowed you to do. One financial win, no matter how small it is. Gratitude shifts your mindset from scarcity to the growth. Celebrate small wins. If you save $50 or INR 50, okay, so you can celebrate that. Paid off a credit card, bills, skipped an impulse purchase, celebrate it. Momentum builds the confidence. Confidence builds wealth. In the third step, identify shift. Become a wealth builder. Instead of saying, I am trying to save money, say, I am someone who manages money wisely. Your identity drives your behavior. Monthly money resets rituals. 30 minutes at the end of each month, review income and expenses. Adjust categories if needed. Increase savings by 1% if possible. Set one clear financial goal for next month. Consistency beats intensity. So you would be excited to know about the powerful formula, and here it is. Income savings that is equivalent to expenses, not income. I can say that income minus savings is equal to expenses, not income minus expenses is equal to savings. This one shift changes the everything. The bigger perspective is that the saving monthly money, it reduces stress, builds options, creates freedom, increases confidence, strengthens discipline. Money saved is equivalent to future freedom purchased. You don't need to earn more to start saving. You need a system, you need a awareness, you need a positive relationship with money. Start small, stay consistent, stay grateful, and watch your financial confidence grow month after month. If yes, in the upcoming slides, you can see that. Now, the step one, track your expenses, 30-day awareness reset. Before you budget, before you cut, before you invest, track for 30 days. Simply observe where your money goes. without judgment, without guilt. This single habit can transform your financial life. Why 30 days? 30 days captures weekday spending habits, weekend lifestyle patterns, bills and subscriptions, impulse purchases, emotional spending triggers. It shows you the truth of your financial behavior, and truth creates power. Now, the question is how to track. It's very simple and effective. You don't need complicated tools. Choose one notes app on your phone, a small notebook, a spreadsheet, a budgeting app. Track date, amount, category, in the category like food, transport, shopping, subscription, etc. Optional, why you bought it. Consistency matters more than perfection. Identify spending leaks. After 30 days, review everything and look for silent subscriptions, streaming platforms, applications, memberships you rarely use, convenience costs, frequent takeout, delivery fees, ride shares, emotional spending, shopping when stressed, bored, or celebrating. Micro leaks, small daily purchases that seem harmless but adds up. You are not looking to punish yourself, you are looking to discover patterns. Patterns reveal opportunities. Awareness creates the control. Most people don't lack income, they lack awareness. When you see, I spent $240 on the takeout, I paid for four unused subscriptions, impulse purchases cost me $180, you gain clarity, and clarity reduces unnecessary spendings naturally. Awareness removes denial, control replaces chaos, confidence replaces anxiety. Instead of saying I'm bad with the money, say I'm learning how my money flows. This is not about restriction, it's about alignment. When your spending matches your values, money feels empowering, not stressful. Tracking for 30 days does three powerful things: builds financial discipline, strengthens decision making, creates a wealth conscious identity. You move from reactive spending to intentional living. And remember your 30-day challenge. For the next 30 days, track every dollar, every rupee. Review weekly. Reflect without judgment. Celebrate awareness. Because once you see clearly, you can improve confidently. Awareness is the first step towards financial freedom. Step 2, use the 50-30-20 rule, a simple formula to build a consistent saving habits. Money management doesn't have to be complicated. The 50-30-20 rules gives you clarity, balance and freedom all in one structure. It's not about restriction, it's about intentional living. The 50-30-20 breakdown: 50% is the needs. These are your essentials: rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation, insurance, minimum debt payments. This category keeps your life stable and secure. If your needs exceeds 50%, look for smart adjustments, not sacrifice but optimization. 30% wants. This is where joy lives. Dining out, entertainment, shopping, travel, hobbies. Spending here is not wrong, it's healthy when it's intentional. The 30% gives you permission to enjoy life without guilt. 20% is your savings, emergency savings, investments, retirement, debt payoff, above minimum. This is where wealth begins. Pay yourself first. Automate this portion the moment your income arrives. Why this rule works? It's simple to follow, easy to adjust, sustainable long term, balanced between present joy and future security. Consistency builds wealth, not complexity. How to build a consistent saving habit? Start where you are. If 20% feels high, begin with 5 to 10%. Increase gradually every few months. Progress beats perfection. Automate everything. Remove willpower from the equation. Automation turns savings into a system, not a struggle. Track monthly. Review your percentages at the end of each month. Small adjustments create powerful long term results. Tie savings to a vision. Saving without purpose feels hard. Saving for freedom feels powerful. Sorry. Visualize financial security, stress free living, opportunities, travel, early retirement, debt free life. Emotion fuels consistency. The powerful mindset shift is, instead of I will save what's left, Say, I build my future first. Saving is not losing money, it's redirecting money towards your future self. Now, follow the 50-30-20 rule, reduces financial anxiety, prevents lifestyle inflation, encourages mindful spendings, builds long term wealth automatically. It creates a balance between living today and preparing for tomorrow. Now, you don't need a perfect income to build wealth. You need structure, you need consistency, you need intention. Start with 50-30-20. Adjust as you grow. Stay consistent. Your future self will thank you. Now, in the step three, cut smart, not extreme. Reduce wisely. Keep what adds value. Build wealth without burnout. Saving money is not about cutting everything, it's about cutting what doesn't matter so you can fully enjoy what does. Extreme budgeting fails because it feels like punishment. Smart budgeting works because it feels empowering. Low value expenses are not small expenses, they are expenses that don't improve your life. Ask yourself, did this purchase genuinely improve my day? Would I buy this again? Does this align with my goals? If the answer is no, that's a leak. For examples, convenience spending out of habit, brand premiums without added benefit, impulse online shopping, daily purchases that don't bring real satisfaction. When you eliminate low value spendings, you don't feel deprived, you feel intentional, and that is really powerful. So you can also take a step like cancel unused subscriptions. Subscriptions are silent wealth killers. Streaming services, apps, gym memberships, premium tools, auto renew services, individually small, collectively expensive. Now, action steps are review bank statements for recurring charges. Cancel what you haven't used in 30 days. Keep only what you truly value. This one step alone can free up hundreds per year without changing your lifestyle. Plan the purchases intentionally. Impulse spending creates regret. Planned spending creates confidence. Use these simple rules. The 24-48 hour rule. Wait before buying non-essential items. The value test. Cost divided by number of expected users is equal to cost per use. So if it is high and rarely used, reconsider that. Now the replacement rule. Busy to replace, not to accumulate. Planning doesn't reduce joy, it increases it. When you buy intentionally, you appreciate more and waste less. Why smart cutting builds wealth faster? Because it protects your happiness, maintains balance, reduces financial stress, builds discipline without exhaustion, creates sustainable savings habits. Sustainability beats intensity every time. Instead of saying, I can't afford this, say, I choose to spend on what truly matters. That shift changes everything. You move from restriction to control, from reacting to deciding, from spending emotionally to spending intentionally. When you cut smart, your savings grow naturally, your confidence increases, your financial clarity strengthens, your goals feel achievable. You don't need to live smaller, you need to spend smarter. Cut what drains you, keep what energizes you, invest in what grows you. That's how real financial freedom begins. Now, in the step four, increase income slightly. Small income growth makes saving easier, faster, and more powerful. Cutting expenses helps build increasing income changes the game. You don't need a second full-time job. You don't need a dramatic career shift. You just need small consistent income growth. Even an extra dollar 200 to dollar 500 per month or in the rupees can completely transform your savings momentum. Start with freelancing or online skills. You already have skills someone will pay for. For example, writing or editing, graphic design, video editing, social media management, tutoring, coding, virtual assistants, translation. The digital world rewards skill, not the location. Start small, offer one service, commit 5 to 10 hours per week, reinvest part of the income into improving your skills. One client can become two, and the two can become four, and the four can become 16. Two can become the consistent side income. Small streams create financial strength. Look around your home: closet, garage, storage boxes, electronics, furnitures. Unused items are frozen money. Sell them. Clothes you no longer wear, old gadgets, books, sports equipment, furnitures. This is the fastest way to create immediate cash without working extra hours. Declutter your space, boost your savings, increase mental clarity. That's a triple win for you. When income increases slightly, savings feels easier, budget pressure reduces, financial stress decreases, confidence grows. Now the savings 20% of suppose $3,000 or rupees feels harder than saving of 20% of dollar 3,500 or in the Indian rupees. Small growth makes discipline sustainable. Focus on skill growth, not just money. Income grows when value grows. Ask yourself, what skill can I improve in 3 months? What skill is in demand? What problems can I solve? Invest in yourself consistently. Skills get compounded, income compounds, confidence compounds. Instead of I don't earn enough to save, say how I can earn slightly more. That question unlocks the opportunity. You don't need a massive income increase. You need a momentum. Small income growth accelerates debt payoff, speeds up savings goal, builds emergency funds faster, creates financial breathing room. It turns savings from a struggle into a strategy. Increase income wisely. Keep expenses intentional. Save consistently. Small upgrades today create powerful freedom for tomorrow. Now in the step 5, automate and stay consistent. Turn discipline into a system. Turn efforts into momentum. Turn money into freedom. Saving is not about motivation, it's about automation. When you remove emotion and decision fatigue from money management, consistency becomes effortless, and consistency builds the wealth. The golden rule is pay yourself first. The moment your income arrives, automatically transfer a fixed percentage, 10 to 20% or more, into the savings. Treat it like a non-negotiable bill. Automation eliminates overspending temptation. I will save what's left. Thinking inconsistent habits. What you never see, you never miss, and what you consistently save, it grows. Use a separate saving account. Out of sight is equal to out of impulse. Keep your savings in a different bank or a separate high yield account. This creates psychological distance. You protect your future self from present impulses. Now the bonus tips are: name your saving accounts: emergency fund, freedom fund, future home, travel 2027. Naming creates emotional connection. Emotion strengthens commitment. Savings protect money. Investing multiplies it. Once you build an emergency fund, start consistent monthly investment. Focus on long term growth. Think in years, not the days. Consistency beats the timing. You don't need to predict markets. You need patience and discipline. Even a small monthly investments compounds into powerful wealth over the time. Why automation builds greatness? Because it reduces stress, builds financial confidence, creates predictable growth, develops long-term discipline, turns goals into system, and the systems create success. Now the powerful identity is, instead of saying I am trying to save, say my system saves for me. That's the strength. That's leadership over your finances. When you automate and stay consistent, saving becomes effortless, investing becomes routine, financial anxiety decreases, wealth becomes inevitable. You are no longer reacting to money, you are directing it. Small amounts, automatic transfers, monthly consistency, long term vision. That's how ordinary income creates extraordinary financial freedom. Build the system once, let it work for you forever. Now, the final message: build wealth with purpose and positivity. Financial freedom doesn't begin with a massive income, it begins with a small intentional step. Start small. You don't need to save hundreds overnight. Start with what you can, even 5% of your income. Small actions build confidence, create momentum, develop discipline. Every dollar saved is a vote for your future. Progress is powerful no matter the size. Stay consistent. Consistency beats intensity. Saving once feels good. Saving every month changes your life. Wealth is not built in dramatic moments, it is built in quiet, repeated habits. When you commit to steady progress, stress decreases, control increases, confidence grows, and over time, small amounts turn into significant freedom. Gratitude transforms how you see money. Instead of focusing on what you can't afford, focus on what you already have. When you appreciate your income, your opportunities, your growth, your progress, you make wiser decisions. Gratitude reduces impulsive spending, it strengthens patience, it builds long term vision. A grateful mindset creates a disciplined lifestyle. Imagine 1 year from now, emergency savings fund built, debt reduced, investments growing, financial stress lowered. That future begins with today's decision. Not perfection, not pressure, just an intention. Start small, stay consistent, stay grateful, and watch your financial life get transformed step by step, month by month. The best time to build your future is now. So with these words, I would like to end this video and I will come up again with a new video. Hope so. If you like it, please support with your like, click on the like button. And if you feel there is an improvement, please mention it in the comment section. And please ensure to subscribe this channel. I am there for you. Thank you. Bye-bye.